are you?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. Theodore Gilden was...
Did you kill him? Did you kill the elephant?
It's not in the yard anymore. It escaped into the forest.
You can't let it go. What if it returns?
I highly doubt that, Miss...
Imogen Gilden. Please, I beg of you, find that dreadful beast that killed my father.
I suppose we do need to learn what happened.
Can I actually just ignore the low-level fatal error? Or will it just crash the game of it? Yes, it will, okay.
We've managed to get the game running again, past that cutscene. Nice. I've verified the game files, I put the X11 into startup, and I think that's it. And apparently now it works. It also had some graphical problems once I started it up again, but I hope that's not too bad. As long as I can play it. Tell me everything you need to... you know.
Can you tell me what happened? From the very start.
I was here, so I didn't see how it began. My father visits the enclosure every morning to wake up Goliath. Today, I heard the elephant scream. I've never heard such a horrifying sound. My heart stopped. I knew something was wrong. I looked through my window and saw how it lifted my father up by his neck. I rushed downstairs. I saw it dragging my father as if he were a doll. I threw stones at it. It dropped my father's body and charged outside, screaming. Its roar was almost human. I was frightened, so I ran inside and hid here.
I'm sorry for your loss.
That is a terrifying experience, Miss Gilden. I'm sorry you had to go through it.
Thank you. Goliath must be caught, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you for the information, Miss Gilden. I did have some questions for your father. Perhaps you might help me with them?
I wasn't privy to much of my father's life, and it's very hard to think of anything at all with Goliath still loose. Please, Mr. Holmes.
Very well. Do you mind if I ask you more questions if I find anything that might help?
Anything to catch that monster.
Well, we haven't met before.
Miss Gilden, I was on this island 10 years ago, and your father knew my mother. I believe I even had the opportunity to ride that balloon outside, but I do not recall seeing you.
I lived at my late mother's in Sheffield at the time. I'm in no spirit to reminisce right now. The elephant is out there.
You've never heard the name Violet Holmes before? Perhaps your father...
Please, Mr. Holmes. With that beast roaming free, I can't think of anything.
Very well.
Don't worry about the elephant. Drowned in a lake somewhere. I'm not giving her testimony back to her, or am I?
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Had Goliath been aggressive before?
It's dangerous, but it was never aggressive near my father. My father would do anything for Goliath. All the elephant had to do was clap its ears.
You envied him, the elephant, I mean?
Our house is called the House of Ivory. I've heard some people refer to me as the Ivory Girl, and my room stinks of the animal, as if it's me who lives in a pen and not Goliath. It's not envy, Mr. Holmes. It's just incredibly difficult to live like this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Did you observe anyone else in the yard? Any of your servants, perhaps?
Servants? Do you imagine that we would have any with Goliath? No one wishes to work in this house, even for double pay. I didn't see anyone else. Only my father and that diabolical beast.
Unfortunate. What are you looking at, John?
Who's a cute bird?
That's definitely a cute bird, yes. I concur. False Idols. Bazookiology. The Adventures of Nabe and Laura by Wallace D. Oram.
False idols? Oh, sounds utterly dreary. She packed as much as she could carry.
Only that verse is not interesting. Oh, there you go.
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs. So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk.
Do we?
You found false idols. We need to find the remaining two.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think. A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
I don't have any thoughts on this.
These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you, your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate. He's not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Is he a
Your
sailor,
secret
perhaps?
is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
I do, yes.
A yachting champion? Well, that will be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit.
Oh yeah, now that you said that, actually. Sherlock can maybe swim? We don't know. I said in the last, when we went after the elephant that maybe he can't swim and that's why he drowned. He didn't drown. There was a tooltip that came up when I started the game, again after a crash for the 7th time, that apparently Sherlock is just afraid of water, so he blacks out, falls unconscious once he goes into it.
How can you read something like this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
Okay, the Salacia Yacht Club. Is there anything here? Oh, there is. View over the
Nicest spot in the room. Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
It would be a better view if you could pull those curtains aside, but I can make out rough edges.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
Certainly does. I do like the look of it, though. Nice room.
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling.
Theo Violet Seeger?
From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is hereditary.
Ivory baths.
What's so special about this place? Another elephant? A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
What else? There we go.
A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
Okay. Is that somewhere in here now? There we are. A construction plan for the Ivory Baths. The name A. Swift was listed as a partner but has been crossed out. I didn't even see that properly on it. Oh yeah, right. I'll see it for that.
Elephant's Man, Cordona Chronicle, 1875. A local wealthy resident, Theodore Gilden, 55, has purchased an Indian elephant from a traveling circus. Mr. Gilden commented, "It is a wonderful opportunity. There is no one on this island better suited to provide such a comfortable home for this elephant. It is a paradise for a noble creature. No longer will this animal be locked in a tent with clowns. He will be my companion from now on, my second child, and I will protect him. Don't be jealous, people of Cordona. I am your best citizen." Only time will tell if this is a midsummer madness or not. The neighboring elite of Cordona are shocked to read the news and furthermore to hear the terrible trumpetings of the beast. But they are having to accept the eccentricity of one of Cordona's most powerful. Now we can all say that the richest of our island have troubles to bear too, the same as the rest of us.
His second child? An apparent son and heir, I'd say. A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
Perfume.
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants with this?
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
There we go.
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
Did I miss anything? Yes, these.
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
But I found everything else, it seems. And in here that I haven't spotted? No. There was something that we now wanted to do, wasn't there? Ah, yes, the sailing club. Where would that be? Nation post. Empress Aqueduct. Cemetery. Miners Market. There. The Salacia Yacht Club. Right. Let's fast travel here. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay, I'm back. Where was the sailing club? Over there. There's also an exclamation point on one of the shops over here.
The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
Good for you. Wouldn't be.
Of course.
It's
think
for
it over. Take your
the
time.
furniture, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, there's an exclamation mark.
Landscapes and portraits. My goods will brighten up your house.
Ah yes, I can buy portraits. The Holmes family. Sure, we'll buy it. And a map of London. Okay. We can't afford more than that currently, but
Enjoy your purchase.
at least those we bought. Right. The club should be this massive building over here, if I'm not wrong. Which I might be, but, you know. Is it this building? It is, yes. How do I enter it? Sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
I just, you know, want to get in the building. That isn't too much to ask. Oops. I mean, that looks like an entrance.
Is this familiar to you?
I can't help you with that, sir.
You obviously haven't thought this all through. Or are you just annoying these people on purpose?
I mean, bit of that. Bit of this. How am I entering that building then? That is definitely the door. Yeah, get your head in there, Sherlock. Right, not this way then. Down here? Ah, that's the Silesia Yacht Club. Real sport for real men. Okay.
May I ask you something?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Alright. Do I actually have to... Wait a second. Not that. Do I have a testimony that says where he is? There we go. That's what I'm supposed to be. Oops. Selecting
Do drop in.
that. Can I enter the building now? No. Anyone recognize this man?
May I ask for your assistance?
That's a question I can answer.
Yes, apparently. Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since morning. He might be in his room in the workshop south of the Yacht Club. I take it that's this. That's the one thing I don't like about this game, is that you have to equip pieces of evidence sometimes, and otherwise people are like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Right. Anything I can look at? There's something over there. What was it that? Or was the window?
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
Well, yes.
Where would a champion hide a key?
Where, indeed, John? Where, indeed? The champions. No. In the storage, perhaps?
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
Oh, there's the second one. Sales of Hatred.
Sales of hatred. I suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word.
I had interacted with everything else in here of relevance.
The Champions Whirlpool. Pool's bread and butter.
I don't think I can get past that, no? Oh, John, what are you doing? Thought I saw a dead body in the water there for a second. Just John. Can't enter anything over here. No keys. Wait. Felt like I saw a dot there. Is it just John? I don't see anything intractable. What are these things? Paint, I guess. Yeah, paint everywhere. Anything else interesting? I just want a key. Is it possible that he would have hidden the key outside of this room? Where's this lead to? Nowhere. Guess we're... Or is there something in here that I need to select? Yacht Club Workshop, perhaps? If I do that, does something suddenly appear? Yes. Crack in the door frame currently empty. Okay. Often used, full of nails. Slightly crooked, recently moved. Okay. And... I don't really see anything else. There's nothing else in here either.
Bloodied bandages.
Still the
Has
same?
Someone been hurt?
Nothing new in here. Zoom on this. Am I missing anything? Anything obvious? Nothing here. I'm looking at everything in detail. I can't fall in. I genuinely have no idea what I'm looking for. Do I need to do anything in here? No, because that's not new. Got stuff here, but that's irrelevant to this. How do I get in here? No.
Blood-stained bandages. Has someone been hurt?
We're gonna have to look this up. Me outside for a second. Maybe there's something outside that I need to look at. I highly doubt it, but who knows? There wouldn't be, would there? Anything? No. There's also nothing for me to interact with out here. Oh, the people are back.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
All right. Oh, I can. Oh, God.
Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
Okay. That's apparently a mechanic.
Bloodied bandages.
Yes.
To earn big, you have to spend big. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
Salacia Bookmakers Tournament Race. Whirlpool to win. Total stake 100, total winning 600.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh waves for our tea party. Leaves, fresh leaves. If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
You gormless gilly wetfoot. You think you can leech off of my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? Descends today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gilden.
Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Hmm. Certainly. Already inspected all of that.
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
Okay. Not what I usually
Expensive
do
set
with
of
darts.
tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving.
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
Nothing new here. Although maybe with my extra vision. No. Do you have anything new here in the case book? Yeah, suspicious note. I could pin that. Any of you know anything
Ask you a
about that?
question?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
I'm not surprised. What about the deductions, the Mind Palace? Theatre Fretton Paul. not relevant, apparently, right now. I feel like I should go back to... What was her name? Imogen? To present her with these new findings. Maybe she's got something to say about them. I hope so.